What up? This Rapids, and so there's been a lot of activity going on with a lot of well-known celebrities with their jail situations. So Blueface, he is getting 4 years. They're saying Krishan Rock is facing up to 8 years. So yeah, Blueface is gonna be sitting down for a while. We saw Travis Scott; he kept getting arrested out in Paris, and so we'll see how that works out for him. And then with Lil Reese, he got his charges dropped. So it looks like he got lied on, is what it sounds like. You know, they was trying to get him, that girl was trying to get him on something he didn't do. It sounds like the judge just tossed it, said, no, this ain't, this ain't gonna fly. Ain't enough evidence or none of that. So Lil Reese is back free. Moona Duke out of O Block, he's back free. He's been locked up for a while, so he should do a first day out. Moona Duke I've been kind of paying attention to, but we'll see. I mean, O Block probably has a lot of work to do, in my opinion, at this point, because King Von set the bar so high. So Moona Duke and Prince Dre and them, I don't know. I don't know if they got the star power that you would expect coming out of O Block. Even Shoebox Baby, and there's another dude that is coming out of O Block. I forget his name. I think Muna Ike or something. Yeah, there's a few notable members out there, but they ain't really doing what, you would expect O Block to be doing at this point. King Von was really the peak of O Block, it looks like, at this point. King Von was about to surpass Chief Keef, it looked like, out of O Block, if he kept going. Chief Keef set the bar high, but then he fizzled out after that. Like, he was never kind of the same after he got that deal. He signed a bad deal, and then Chief Keef was putting out some projects here and there, but nothing really matched up to his peak. I think after, there was a few albums, and then that was it. After that, nobody was really checking on him. So King Von, though, he was about to do that. He was about to take O Block to a whole nother level if he had more time. But yeah, so Moona Dude, I think keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. But I ain't expecting too much out of O Block at this point until I get some new talent. You know what I'm saying? Until we see some new talent coming out of there. Big Meech from BMF, sounds like he'll be coming home like next year or something. Yeah, so I'm sure he's gonna jump in the music game and get things going with that, because I think he was affiliated with Jeezy at first, so he was already trying to get in the music game before that happened to him. So when he gets out, I wonder if he got some bags put up. You know what I'm saying? He might have some M's put away somewhere or something. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what happens when he gets home. See if he gets on his feet. But yeah, also R.Kelly. With R.Kelly, I'm hearing that he has this thing coming up where he might be able to beat his charges again. I think there was some technicalities that he's able to bring up now, and so it sounds like he'll be bringing up some technicalities pretty soon. That's the word, is that R. Kelly is going to be trying to say that, there was some situations going on with that case that should get him off, I guess. So we'll see if that gets him out. I guess there were some things that he found that they shouldn't have been doing, and he's going to be able to bring that up in court and see if he can get his case tossed. And those loopholes kind of do sometimes work. Sometimes if you find a good enough loophole, sometimes they do have to dismiss that whole case. So we'll see if R. Kelly gets back out. Who knows how that's going to turn out, though. He's been in there for some time, too. With Larry Hoover, it looks like he is going to be up for the same thing, kind of like where he can maybe get some time to talk to the judge, and it sounds like he's going to be talking to the judge soon. I forget the date. I think it's like 2025 or something. But he is expected to be talking to the judge trying to get out as well, where they might say, okay, time served, because you've been going through it. I think they let Matulu, what was his name, Matulu Shakur out for a while. I think he's gone now. He passed now, but they let him out because he was fighting some type of cancer or something. So with Larry Hoover, he's, they're trying to say, I guess they're saying that he's been in there long enough and that he should be able to get out. So I guess he's going to be arguing this case, and we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, with Blueface though, back to Blueface, I mean, 4 years, I guess he violated something where they found some contraband on him or something, and that violated his probation because he had a delayed sentence where they were going to let him serve his time on the outside, but then he ended up back in there, and then I think he got caught with something in there as well. So they basically just said, okay, well, you're going to spend your suspended sentence in jail now, and that's going to be 4 years. So it's going to be some time. Wack 100 thinks he's going to get out sooner than that. Wack 100's thinking he'll be out in a year. But 4 years to me is 4 years. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's about it. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of stuff going on with these celebrities. They all getting locked up and getting out, and it's like a revolving process at this point. There is an unrelated news I wanted to really cover real quick, which was Vaughn, what's his name, 1700 or something? Vaughnoff, 1700. Now, did this dude take King Vaughn's name? You know what I'm saying? Is he trying to take King Vaughn's name and use it for himself and call himself Vaughnoff 1700, or has his name been that? But anyways, I heard he got caught lacking by No Limit, by the No Limit crew, Cairo and them. I mean, I'm not saying no names as far as who did it, but I guess the word is that No Limit was involved in getting his chain or something, and they might have even took credit for it. I don't know, because with Vaughnoff, you don't expect him to be telling no police nothing, because that would ruin his whole career. So I think they're not too worried about that news getting out, what they did to him, because they know he ain't gonna be telling nobody. That's what you expect when you're in the streets. Like, they see you and they see how you present yourself, and then they feel like you're not gonna tell on them. So they do, they do street activity, and then what would be a big surprise if they start telling. Like, if Vaughnoff went and told, then he wouldn't do that, because he would ruin his whole career. But he's doing some numbers. That's somebody out of Chicago that's actually doing numbers recently. So I've been saying, like, a lot of the Chicago artists ain't been really putting up the numbers you would expect them to put up recently, but Vaughnoff seems to be some new talent out of Chicago that's putting up numbers, some respectable numbers. So we'll see what he has to offer. I'm sure he's gonna keep going. But yeah, Polo G just put out something. To be honest, I wasn't really feeling that album as much as some of his other work. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. His other albums I was kind of listening to more. The first two albums, I think it was, or was it three? I think it was like 3 albums he had before this one. But yeah, the new one, I don't know, it was kind of the same to me. It was kind of like very similar to his other 3. So I wasn't really motivated to listen to it again or nothing, because it just seemed very much like the same album as the other ones. And so I think you kind of got to find a way to stay fresh when you win this game, and find a way to, make your sound continue into the future. I don't know. Dirk somehow did it. Dirk reinvented himself, and he switched his style up at a certain point. It started making more money. But anyway, yeah, that's about it, y'all. If y'all want a free Bluetooth stereo boombox with a lot of bass in it, I'm giving one away. But You got to like the video and leave a comment. If we get over 1,000 likes, I'm going to give a brand new stereo system away. A Bluetooth boombox. Also, I got links to my social media and stuff like that. So follow me on social media. Sign up to Rap HITZ newsletters. I'm out.